Hello, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Um, this is an unimprovised talk, and all right, basically, I'll do this as short as possible, but probably it will take a bit longer. So, I have never seen this from a book, or I'm around 50 years old, and I have a degree in economics, but that's not important. But anyways, I've never seen this in a book before or read it or maybe there is somewhere, of course, but I've never seen it before. So it'll be very interesting. So I just want to say that um, you know if there maybe if somebody is you know want to uh, talk about it, they have seen something like this before, they can this show it on somehow to but that's why I the title is Nobel Prize. Of course, probably you need more than that for Nobel Prize, but anyways, just something fun, I guess, probably. So anyways, so it's like this. How does it work? I have this uh, theory of the brain, um, which I thought about for a long time, and it's something very new. Basically, it's like this. Okay, I want to share with you. So look at the date. Today is uh, May 6th, 2016. Yes, and Friday, and so if you this is a if you anyways, okay, so you can look at it anything before that, so it's like this. Basically, you all know that they use the body as an example of inside the body. It looks like, as you know, that like in business you use the body as an example of a system. So the brain actually is like a garden. If you think about it, so look, if you see inside the brain is a lot of connected branches of neurons, and if you think about it, it's like there's imagine a garden with different type of plants, and the roots connected to the ground, and basically imagine a very beautiful forest, and a forest garden. You have big trees, small trees, all connected to the ground. So you can imagine that like a sphere. Imagine, you have you seen this sphere inside? It has a fish, a small stream and fishes, and what happens is that the light will interact with this environment, and the stream will grow and the plants will grow. The leaf will thrives slowly. Slowly. So basically, the idea is that if you think about it, you don't really need memory. You don't really need uh, the idea of understanding, like sound or vision or touch. Is imagine that, for example, the food you eat is what you um, supply to the forest, the ground. Let's say you pour water, that's your food. That's fertilizer, that's what you eat, and the tree will grow, and that is your nerve in your in your system in of in your cranial system. So the more and the light you see actually can be a type of food too, and that noise you hear is a type of food. Different frequency of light, different frequency of sound, it's also a type of food. And imagine that a tree, a small plant, a different thousand millions of species of plant, um, grow in, is sensitive to a different type of light, different type of sound. So only a type of, if you look at a picture, the sound are red, blue, and the picture is in a certain way. It's like the light shining into the garden in a certain way. So the plant in certain portion of the garden will grow in a certain way. So the one, let's say if it says this plant maybe is, a papaya plant, or maybe it's a, rose, it's more sensitive to certain nutrients and light. So of course, if and and the idea is that that meant the more you shine the, let's say your mother or father when you're born, it has certain image, and that is the food, and you will grow. A certain plant will grow in this garden of your imagination, your of yourself, inside your mind, your this ecosystem of cranial ecosystem. So if you don't see your mom anymore, keep seeing it. The tree will grow stronger and stronger. So if you see them, people similar, or they bring the same frequency or light, it will grow the same branch. You see, and the branch will be sensitive to it. So the consciousness, basically of the plant will be sensitive to that light, that movement, the movement, and the food you eat. Immediately will nourish the same tree. Maybe there are millions of trees in the brain, right? Billions and small tree and branches. And let's say you like to eat spaghetti. The spaghetti will nourish a certain type of plants. That will be the foundation. So it depends on what you eat. You react to the image of plant, the school, your job, your bosses, and money and whatever is in a certain way, because you will probably you see, if like something addictive to you, because you have been growing certain plant, and if that particular thing that you see or you do will be very addictive to it, because you will sustain that plant. If you don't have it, maybe you will uh, you cannot that particular species will not grow. So have you seen this in your garden, where the animal is frozen during the winter? That's basically, it's your crane, inside. They can survive, but you have to give them food and the light. And so, okay, what is a dream? Basically, okay, I have to finish soon. I think the idea is there, but this is easy way to explain to people, to children. It's not that complicated, if you think about it. And you can go from there. Basically, you don't have to study the brain, just study a garden and relate to the brain. Because what is a dream? A dream is basically even when you're sleeping, you're meditating. Basically, when you close your eyes, there's still light and sound and the heartbeat, right? So it's still nourishing the plants and that environment, the air and the animals. Maybe you can say some animals or whatever, and that will stimulate the vision, So even in an old oak tree, the stems grow slowly. So it's like, can which year something happened, so when it happened, and everything is recorded like a forest. So if you like a forest, actually you can retrieve all information, if it's about the stars exactly. If you go, if there's some ways of going backward, and because only certain light will grow certain tree, a certain plant in a certain way, so of course, the possible it's so complex, but the idea is quite simple. If you apply a light is going this way, the obviously will grow, it will grow towards the light. And but if there's this sound here coming in, the tree will go that way. So the growth of the nerves is like a tree, the growth of the branches of a tree. So that's very interesting, isn't it? So thank you for enjoying. All the best. Good luck.